won't give you the number to protect Marty Flipman's identity. Actually, no, I think it was 67. Because her stage name was Alyssa Love. So he is insisting this is her, and I, with all of my Pollyanna, good Texas boy, gentlemanly charm, is like, no sir, it is not. So he, because this was back in 1997, does the tape, sends me the tape. Holy shit, I sat behind her in Algebra 2, and that guy's not sitting behind her now. It was frightening. This was my first encounter with her. I mean, I had seen pornography before, of course, for scientific purposes. But this was my first time seeing someone that I knew, and last, by the way, just in case any of you are worried. My last time seeing anyone I knew in this sort of film. And it wouldn't be, even if I tried to avoid it, the last time I would see her. I was disturbed by it, and then my brother found out about it and decided to show all of his friends, including one co-ed party where when everyone fell silent as the male star came out, he paused for about 5 seconds before he said, "You girls cannot pretend that that is a normal-sized cock. That is enormous. It is frightening. Look at that. And that is not what men have." So I thought that that would be the end of it. After I took the tape back from him, and he said, no, it's yours, fine, great. Then we went over to his friend's house, and his friend is watching the Playboy channel, and she's there again. I can't get away from her. And then a year and a half later, I'm moving out here. It's 1999. I'm actually about 3 days away from coming to Los Angeles. And I go to lunch with my mom and my mom's best friend, and I'm buying them lunch as a thank you. Like I said, Texas gentlemen, I know. I'm buying them lunch, and I realize that the hostess is Marty Flipman at the Macaroni Grill in Louisville, Texas. This is a town not known for its porn star hostesses. It's more known for its, state-winning high school football team and their fighting farmer mascot. So I decide to slip to the booth and just kind of quietly have lunch with my mom and her friend Pauline. And then she comes up to me and she's like, "I know you." And I was like, "Marty!" And she was like, "No, I'm Marty." And I was like, "It's Steven. We went to high school together." "Oh, what are you doing now?" And I was like, "Well, actually, I'm about to move to Los Angeles. Remember Christopher Shooting? Yeah. He and I are going to be roommates. I already sent the deposit. It's going to be great." And she puts her hand on my wrist and says, "Steven, that town will chew you up and spit you out." And a chill shot down my spine. Because she didn't know that I knew. But I knew that I knew. Oh, God damn! There's no... And mom, I've known Pauline since I was 4. And I can't say, "Is it the porn? Is it the porn?" So I was like, so that was 1999. I moved here, I'm bad at math, 12 years ago now, 12 years ago, June 22nd, and I unfortunately found the opposite experience. Despite that series of encounters, I found that this has been a town that hasn't changed me, but it's kind of enhanced me. When I moved here, had no intention of ever being here now. I had no intention of ever being on stage, of ever doing improv, of ever performing sketch comedy, of ever working in television. I had none of that on my mind. I was going to be a plain old boring English teacher. But I did learn a lesson from Alyssa Love. It's that you have to set your own terms before you get into a situation, or else everybody's going to take every single opportunity to fuck you as hard as they can.